Very
Hello and welcome to Points of the Crown. It is Wednesday, October 15th. I am Steve, your host, and with me as always is James at Sketching the Beast. James, how
What's
are you?
going on? What's going on, man? I'm good.
I'm surprised I got that all out in one breath.
Yeah, man, that was great. Great
It
intro.
was I wasn't
10 out of
even
10.
ready for it, you know? It's just like let's full send. Don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Speaking of 10 out of 10, New York Comic Con was this past weekend. I was not there. I was at St.
No,
Louis.
me neither.
But this was the first thing I saw when I went over to the New York Comic Con page. Apparently, Dove had a booth set up where they're handing out free deodorant.
Wow, what a perfect booth.
Oh
my
I didn't mean to necessarily have this on the screen already, but why not be the intro?
Yeah, why not?
Every now and then, you ever see those? There will be like a YouTube short or a clip or something that's like top 5 tips for your first Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
None of them say wear deodorant.
I've seen a couple of them. I've
you?
seen a few. Yeah, I was clicking around YouTube a couple weeks ago, and one of them was like bonus tip. Don't forget to wear deodorant when you leave.
That's not a bonus tip. That should be like standard.
Number one. Yeah.
Yeah, like every list. Doesn't matter if it has anything to do with Comic Cons.
Yeah.
Like, here's your top 10 Corvettes over the years. Tip number 1: wear deodorant. Ben,
What's up, Ben?
the man beat you to it, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dove swooped in. So you're gonna have to do something at the top of that, man. That was a show one more time. Can we zoom up? Can we enhance this image?
Whole body deodorant. Wow.
Yeah, this is you can go in the stall.
No joke.
You can go in the stall and absolutely slather yourself head to toe with this specifically men's formula. It looks like it says men. Whole body deo.
Nice.
The shea butter and celery. I don't know what that last word is.
Celery, yes.
Celery. Classically known to cure odorous needs.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was there's a busy weekend. I was busy but also quiet. There wasn't a whole lot of news that came out of New York Comic Con.
No, yeah, the big I guess I have different things that pop up on my feed and stuff, but the biggest thing I heard about was the Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering thing that they did. They had like a truck where you could get pizza and then you could get Magic the Gathering cards.
Yes, this was the next picture that came up.
Oh, perfect. Nice segue.
I
want that truck.
They there's some convention that they actually had I think it was a Domino's branded or maybe it was Pizza Hut pizza thrower truck. Remember the pizza thrower?
Yes.
They built their own version of it, and
hilarious.
It didn't actually. I don't believe it actually launched pizzas at anybody.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, but this is probably the biggest announcement, and it was kind of met with mixed reviews.
Yeah, so I was literally just talking about this earlier too with my wife. Was like Magic the Gathering started doing what is it called? Universes Beyond. Their new thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
So they do the obviously the core sets, and then they have the Universes Beyond. So they've already done Final Fantasy.
That was big.
Yeah, they did Dungeons and Dragons like forever ago, and like people, that was cool, and people
it's pretty much already Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, right. So it kind of made sense. Yeah. So but when they came out with the Marvel Spider-Man set, and people got upset, and people have been getting upset now. They're like, like it just doesn't make sense. It's not part of the lore of the game, and there's no
Doesn't really fit.
Yeah. So now it's like, okay, we're just throwing cards at people.
It's. I think once you get certain franchises, it becomes obvious it's a money grab. Dave, what's up?
What's up, Dave?
We got Ben in here, guys. Welcome. We dump ourselves right into the deep end tonight.
Yeah.
Like, there's no small talk. We just jumped right in there. Now, to be fair, I don't know how late we're gonna go. I do have a fair amount of prep I got to get done for tomorrow.
Same.
I tasked myself with getting some big stuff done. Baltimore is definitely a collector's con, so I was trying to get some more original art completed, and I did, but at what cost? And that was literally like everything else I needed to do. So
yeah, yikes.
But guys, welcome. Come on in. Let us know if you're at any conventions last weekend. Ben, I think you were somewhere, weren't you? No one I know went to New York as far as like friends or family. As far as artist friends, had a few there. Yeah. So hoping to pick their brain. But the big news outside of the Turtles is that the con crud is on next level. There are several cancellations I heard for Baltimore because of folks that went to New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There is no amount of washing your hands that can get rid of what you're going to get when you go to New York.
Well, they have COVID 5.0 going around now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, COVID 5.0. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they have mentioned it that COVID is rearing its head again. So I mean, it is that season, right? It's like cold and flu season. So
yeah, it's that time of year.
Yeah, you'll see a lot more people wearing masks. I mean, it's kind of, I personally think like might be the smart thing to do if you don't want to catch something, but you'll still get it. You'll probably still get it.
So there's a study that both sides were citing during the great debate of COVID of COVID-20. Mm-hmm. And if you read the whole report, it was very clear. In theory, masks should help. The problem is no one does it right. So you got to have clean hands, and you cannot touch anywhere around your face. And even still, like your eyeballs, spit and stuff gets on them. It's disgusting, and it goes in your tear ducts, into your face. And next thing you know, you're like, I wore a mask. How did I get sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to wear a mask and then the face mask and then then like the UFO like helmet around it. Bubble. You'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wrap myself in saran wrap, and it doesn't end well. I usually wake up to someone peeling it off my face frantically. But Dave was at Chronic Con. That's right. How was the Chronic Con? Was that that's at Rosemont, right? Ben's been on hiatus. Yes. Okay. That's Orlando.
Wow.
Was that Orlando fanboy?
Oh.
Or was that a different Orlando? Mm-hmm. And then we got Baltimore, right? You're going to be at Baltimore, I do believe.
Yep. I will be at Baltimore. Chrissy will be at Baltimore, and my two little munchkins will also be at Baltimore.
Gonna have your hands full, man.
Yeah. Yes. We unfortunately do not have anybody to watch the children over the weekend, so that was ill-planned slightly. So it is what it is.
Yeah. You're not gonna never mind. I don't really know who Hassan Piker is. I live under a rock. Like if it's not on one of my immediate playlists, but everyone I know is talking about how he's shocking his dog allegedly. Oh
yeah, I saw that clip. Yeah.
So I was gonna make a joke about like, well, all you need is a shock collar or two.
Nice.
Someone would probably find that offensive. Oh, but the
don't believe in child abuse here, Steve.
You got to put them to work, keep them busy. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Let's see here. Here it is. Here are, of course, they're super tiny. Here are the cards that were debuted. Not a very good angle for them.
No, they do look cool though. I will admit the art for them is fantastic.
Yeah. At the same time, I think it falls into the same bucket of if you're actively playing Magic, what is the appeal? This is clearly, in my opinion, a collector item, and that's about it.
Yep. Well, yeah, and then that's the thing too, is like they'll sell the specific collector box too, and it's like, okay, that really is like, and they did that with Spider-Man, and that's actually the only reason I haven't bought the Spider-Man cards myself, is because it's such a blatant like money grab. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's
I like casual.
sad.
I like casual money grabs. Very sly money grabs.
Yeah.
I want to feel like this was entirely my decision and not like, it baited me.
Yeah. When it comes to cards, and then like you're adding a tier for the collectors, like I get it. It's kind of like a way to keep scalpers out of the main game, but it also feels like it feels like a money grab, and it's kind of one of those like, but damned if you do, damned if you don't situations, I guess,
No. Yeah, I will not be collecting these, unfortunately. It would end up going into my pile of things that I've collected that I've done virtually nothing with.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Fanboy Orlando. That's right. From what I recall, it was not a great time. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But Baltimore should be good. Baltimore should be good. I'm curious to see how you're going to do, because I get lots of folks that are comic artists, print artists that ask me about Baltimore, and I never know what to tell them, because it's like, it's a comic collector show, but now they're getting celebrities in. So
are they tilting the scales a little bit more so that
now, to be fair,
show.
James, you actually asked me, I believe, about like the 3D printed stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't even remember until just now. I did. One of the few things that I have purchased with my own money was a 3D printed item.
Oh, nice.
There's a dude. It's kind of neat. He was there with his son. He has a patent for like Dungeons and Dragons. How you have your like D20, your dice that you roll. He made a fidget spinner that rolls numbers, so you can spin it.
Oh,
and it will stop on a random number.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of brilliant. I broke it almost instantly. We'll be curious to see how you do, Ben. Dave says Chronic Con was good and got stoned allegedly on Friday. I don't know. Is Illinois pretty loose about the? Do they have? Was it recreational?
I would hope so if they had a Chronic Con there, right?
Dude, I found a random podcast I listened to. They had a investigator uncover a huge like racket that's going on in the weed world. And this is all from memory, and it's probably all wrong, but from what I recall, what he said, this is my legal speak to keep me from getting sued to death. Is that apparently they found 250 grow houses in Maine. And when I say grow houses, they're not like, the, what do you call those? Like the big Quonset huts, like the greenhouses looking things. It's not that. There's a Chinese nationalist real estate agent. There's 4 of them. They're selling real estate to Chinese people who are growing weed in literal houses. They just gut the house. They get electricity installed that would normally go into like, I don't know, like a machinery, like machining operation, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They get that to run the lights. And then they're using these herbicides that are toxic, that are banned in the U.S. to grow the weed. And then they strip it down into chemicals, CBD, THC, and all that stuff. They sell it to all these other places to make their whatevers.
Whoa.
Yeah, and allegedly, you can't separate these toxic chemicals from the CBD and the THC. So if you're getting that stuff, which apparently is a lot of the cheaper products, like the vape, like disposable vapes and stuff.
Yeah.
Allegedly, those could potentially be laced with toxic chemicals.
Good thing I don't do any of that stuff.
Nah. Just get hammered. Let's see. Said Orlando is average show, but I'm also running by a lot of the comic book. Yeah. Placement is a big deal, isn't it? Placement is a big deal. Dave confirms Illinois parties hard. It is legal. And there was not allegedly
Nice.
smoking going on. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I've may or may not have taken something at one point and it knocked me right the hell out.
Yeah, dude. Same. Yeah, same. I twice, I think, maybe total, twice, 3 times.
It could have been the
Every
toxic
time.
chemicals.
Yeah, it could have been, man.
You know?
You never know. Yeah, you never
Just
know.
leach into your brainstem and just start shutting down your nervous system. Like, what was that movie, The Rock? You remember that? With Nicolas Cage?
The
Sean
Rock.
Connery?
No, I don't think so. No,
For
doesn't
it holds up all right. It's a Michael Bay movie.
Okay.
So some other big things from New York Comic Con. There was some announcements from Marvel and DC. Both of them were in a huge rush to let everyone know that they're absolutely not allowing AI art or stories. I think it was Jim Lee that said it first, and Marvel ran up to the microphone and shouted, "But us too. We don't do the AI thing either."
Yeah.
I don't think that's exactly how it went.
Yes, that was the what the heck? Now I'm drawing a blank on his name now. Sorry, continue. They'll come to me in a minute.
No, we'll just wait. What do you got?
The editor dude, Cebulski.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I was really hoping you wouldn't remember that quickly.
Yeah, we would just sit here.
I really think that the Comic Cons setting the precedent that they're not allowing it because the customers that are showing up, they don't want bamboozled. I think that helped put the pressure on for them to actually make a statement.
Yeah.
Because imagine you go to a convention that says they don't allow AI, and then you've got one of the big two flaunting all their AI stuff. It's not going to look good.
No.
You're going to have people protesting. It's not going to end well. Instead, what's up?
Do we know whatever happened to the image cover that got selected for that contest that was AI? Was that never published?
I don't think they printed it from what I recall.
It was like so like no information afterwards. No. Like I heard nothing.
Well, that's so a lot of people freak out when like there's controversy in the news.
Yeah.
But really all you have to do is just never bring it up again.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You don't address the comments. You just move on with their life, pretend it was a fever dream.
Yep.
And apparently you get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Really none of these announcements excite me. Bat Fam, I haven't watched the trailer. Do you want to watch the trailer?
Okay. No.
Well, here we go. See if I can get a copyright strike again.
Oh my goodness.
Almost 2 minutes. I don't know if I have 2 minutes to watch. It's just we're not watching
it. They came out with a Christmas movie or something last year that was the same animation style. It was very strange.
Sometimes I like strange animation, and other times it bugs me really bad.
Well, it takes place in a world where crime no longer exists because Batman has beaten the heck out of every villain.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, it was very weird. Like it was just like, oh, okay, this is a kids movie, cool.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I don't know that it's been done before, so at least it's unique. Okay.
Yeah, it was
we'll
very
take
different.
that.
Yeah. My kids liked it.
If you want a great Christmas special, watch the Invader Zim Christmas special.
Oh my goodness.
There was one scene in it. The first time I saw it, I cried laughing. And I don't know that anybody else would think it as funny as I did, but it's so good. Nightfall is getting the movie treatment it deserves. They're making an animated movie, I believe. And I don't know about these animated movies, man. I feel like they all go to like a direct to release to like Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to step up to the big stage, the silver screen.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Dude, if they don't, it'll be a missed opportunity because anime has started doing it and they are raking in big bucks, man. I mean, they're intentionally making the first like 2 or 3 episodes of new big animes just so they can release it out in theaters and then be like, okay, now if you don't watch in theaters, you got to wait 4 weeks to actually watch it. And like people are like Yeah, I mean, people are looking for any reason to go do something. So I mean, that helps. But
People are itching for
yeah,
many reasons, and
yeah,
sometimes it's a hygiene thing, sometimes it's a Batman thing, and I think this is a great opportunity for them to get out there. And I mean, it's not like their budget's going to change other than advertising. I get
yeah,
it. That's part of the appeal. They can do a soft launch into Netflix and people will find it regardless. But
yeah.
they have comic books. And if they put ads in all their comic books saying, go see Nightfall, it's coming out whenever.
That's assuming people read their comic books. Steve.
Yeah, no one reads anymore. That's why they're trying to watch stuff on Netflix. Speaking of, well, this is Disney Plus. Spider-Man, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is getting another season.
Yeah.
I tried to make it through the first one.
I didn't start it.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
And I don't know, some of the creative decisions I feel like the writing team now is like, well, what if instead of Peter Parker having like Tony Stark as a fatherly figure, what if it's the guy that could be the Green Goblin is his father figure? Oh, and everyone around the table is like, oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Maybe it's the bad guy as his mentor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just let us see Spider-Man whoop some dudes and we'll be good. Speaking of whooping dudes, this is actually kind of exciting. Season 2 will be coming out for X-Men 97. They already confirmed that season 3 will be coming out as well.
God, I hope they don't ruin it.
I feel like that's how the first X-Men went. You know, they started off with some good stuff. You know,
got
a little convoluted, and then the next thing you know, they're fighting they had the Warlocks, and they're really hard to look at animations. Yep. So that's coming. Vision Quest will also. I swear some of these websites have the worst ad layouts ever. I cannot scroll around. All right, we're stop sharing that screen. They also announced Vision Quest. They said it's the end of the trilogy for the WandaVision series, and you're like, well, WandaVision was one season. What's the other thing? What's the thing you didn't watch? Called Agatha All Along.
Oh,
I had to Google it because I'm like, is it Multiverse of Madness? She was in Multiverse, but that's a weird way to say trilogy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tall stack of things that I'm not going to see because I've already deleted Disney Plus a few months ago.
If I didn't have kids, I would too. I really would.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's such a slow roll of stuff coming. It's like a steady enough drip that I want to see the next thing, and it comes out and it's not as good as I thought it was or hoped it would be. You know?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh well, I could cancel subscription, but like in a month, this other thing comes out.
Right.
I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Which is a hard place to be when you're in the entertainment business. I met a voice actor last weekend, James.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know who he was, and then he told me who he was, and then I still had to get clarification.
Okay. That's awful.
Super nice guy.
Who was it?
Christian. I don't know his last name. He was on Has Been Hotel. He told me his name and who he played, and then he said Has Been Hotel. I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. I actually tried watching an episode, and as soon as they started singing, I was out.
Nice.
But super nice guy though. And
that's cool.
We were talking a little bit about art. He used to be into drawing, and he's like, man, I might get back into him. I'm like, dude, just go buy a new pad and some new pens and try stuff out.
Yeah.
So
right.
Super nice guy though. I know I'm joking around and I'm being a dick, but it's all a character, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm not actually a dick in real life. Let's see. Do we have anyone on Instagram? I have not even been looking at the Instagram tab.
Oh man.
I didn't know where it went.
I should pull up. I'm gonna pull up Instagram for you next time. I'm sorry, Steve. I should start doing that.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
I'm sorry. I'm off.
No.
You do have more people. What happened?
Yeah, it was one of my big backers from Kickstarter, and I didn't say
Oh, you poor guy.
Oh no.
Maybe he's still watching.
It says 0 people over there watching. So and I said, yo, can't wait to see him away from you. Saw your booth at Oklahoma City. Should have grabbed something from you there, but we'll do it if I see you again. Well, buddy, I thank you. Man, This whole, I swear. So I'm up against the clock with StreamYard, this program that I'm streaming on, guys. So all these little features, like having the name in the corner and the logo up in the top, and like having the intro videos and stuff, cost money.
Yeah,
and the credit card that is currently paying for my subscription expires this month. So things might look really different next month because I'm having a hard time justifying paying for all this.
Yeah, we should we'll hang out one of these days, and we'll get the new thing configured. There's free ways to do this.
Well, that sounds a lot better. Why are you coming out with this information now, James?
Well, ease of use, this is better. So there's pros and cons to everything. We'll talk about
the money, though.
Yeah.
Heads up for you too, and anyone else going to Baltimore. The Ravens are at home and playing at 1 p.m. So parking might get gouged Sunday. Great.
Oh man, that sucks.
Great. I think there was a game there last year too. There's always something going on. The year before it was the marathon. It was great. Also, if it was Christian Borle you met, he is playing one of the main bad guys this coming season. Oh, spoiler alert!
Nice.
I don't know how many guys named Christian are on that show, but that's probably him. Well, he's a good bad guy because I liked him, which means likable bad guy, right? That's a good thing, I guess. So yeah, we'll just finish up with a few. I have some things I'm going to get into tonight, James, in regards to St. Louis Galaxy Con.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'm going to get into, but we're going to talk about it. But let's show some good stuff. None of this was at St. Louis. This is New York. We're going to mute. I don't know how on earth
cool.
You could
those are awesome.
Be in this for more than like an hour.
Oh yeah, some of these guys are sweating.
Yeah, I'm sitting here in a t-shirt in my house, and I'm like borderline hot, and it's cold outside. I don't even have the heat on.
And look at this guy's got like 3 jackets on, and like, oh yeah, sweating, and it was warm. It was warm last weekend.
Yeah, it was. It was warm, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, we got. What is that? Is that BioShock?
No, that was that horror game. I can't think what it's called though.
Got some Pyramid Heads. Pyramid Heads of Poison Ivy. Classic combo.
Yeah, that's a weird combo.
This is what you can expect at New York Comic Con. It's shy guys dancing around. Man, I don't know. I must.
That's really so funny.
Was there a casual Han Solo in the background there? Hold on a second. I feel like there was. Just a little bit more over to the side.
Oh, there's Padme.
Casual Han Solo.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Nice.
I'm all right with that.
That
looks like what Han would be doing there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna put fans aside the seats. Dude, there was a gal that was at my booth this past weekend that she had this pretty badass little fan she had on like a lanyard around her neck. It wasn't the I don't like the collar thing, where it's like sitting on you, this giant piece of plastic.
Yeah.
It looks just like have you seen these? They're like a little box on a lanyard.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like it. I want one. Probably never gonna buy it. I'm gonna put it right up there with the clamping cup holder for my table, so I quit knocking over my drinks.
That sucks.
If I have it on the table, twice in my career, I've knocked a drink directly into my print bin.
Yeah.
Which is a very expensive mistake.
Yeah, yikes.
And several times I've had it on the floor and I've still kicked it over.
Oh.
God, it happened at Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The guy next to me has all these long boxes on the floor of comics. And you never seen me dive faster with whatever. I think it wasn't a hoodie, it was too hot. It was table, it was an extra tablecloth. I'm like, no.
Oh man. What kind of cup do you have here, Steve? It doesn't have a lid on it? Like it's
got a lid. It's got a lid. It's actually from our friend Benjamin Rodriguez in the chat.
Oh, okay.
He hooked me up with a free mug, and it's a good mug. I am just a clumsy dude.
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
I've kicked that thing over multiple times.
Ben, you gotta figure out a better situation for him with the the cover and the lid.
It is now Ben's responsibility for me to drink proof my
Yeah. For
my
sure,
booth.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
I know. I was thinking because I always get monsters and stuff. I was thinking about because I have a similar problem, right? Like I'll knock it, like I'll be scooching through my table, through the two tables, and then like my butt will just like knock into it because I got a big booty, and like it'll just I've had it a couple times where it'll drop. Thankfully, I haven't had the issue where it's fallen in my print bin because that's awful. But I was thinking they have like 3D print now. You can put it on top of your cup and like basically seals the cup. I was like, oh, that's just a really smart idea. I might get one of those.
The thing is, anytime that they make something that you can seal your drink with, I'm like, I'm not sealing my drink. I need to drink it. I am actively drinking something all the time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's. I'm a well hydrated dude, James. Well hydrated.
That's good. It's good. It's good. That's good.
Steve got that. I did not have screw on lids for any. It's not even with the screw on lid.
Steve would make a mess still.
It'll still come out, and it always goes in a direction I don't want it to. But yeah, sealed would be the way to go. I am. It's shameful to admit, but I have to be honest with my audience here. Is that I am a clumsy dude. There's a reason why I didn't play sports in high school. It's not because I was like, oh, I'm afraid of what. No, I suck at most things when it comes to like hand coordination. I'm fine if I'm focused on something. But macro, not good. If I gotta throw something, catch something, stand in a spot, something's getting knocked over. And it pains me to admit that. It does. No man wants to come onto a public forum and say, I'm a clumsy dude.
I am clumsy as well, so I understand.
Nah,
you are okay. I need that. Oh my gosh, what is that? I need that giant pole light thing that guy's got. That's amazing.
Yeah, I forget this guy's name. I've seen it on a bunch of shows. This is if I remember correctly, several artists that he works with. He sells their prints. He's a print vendor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff.
I know one of those print vendors.
That's what the beard's for. It's always catching stuff.
Dude, it's the flavor saver, right? Yeah, same.
Dude, there's never mind. Sometimes when I'm eating at home, I have like chicken wings or something, and I'm being a little less careful, and I'll go into the bathroom to like clean up. I'm like, what have I done? This is a disgrace. If I was in public,
oh my goodness. I follow a guy on TikTok.
That's creepy. On TikTok.
On TikTok. I follow him on TikTok, and he has like this insanely long like mustache. I swear to God, his mustache like goes down to here. I'm like, how do you eat with that thing? Like you got to be constantly cleaning your mustache or like licking it off.
That's like the dudes that like comb it and twist it and everything. I have a hard time with like mustaches are fine.
Yeah.
The wax thing is I can't do it because for me, down here is fine. Up here, I would shave it off if it didn't look ridiculous on me.
Yeah,
on
same.
me.
Same.
It's the only thing that I like routinely as far as beard goes. As far as the beard goes, it's the only thing I trim on a regular basis. Anybody making any comments? Nice. But this is actually that right there is my friend Pat and Alexis. They have upgraded their booth size. I forget how much they said they spent on this booth as far as just the square footage for the show.
$6,000.
It was something like that. Absolutely nuts. But it looks good.
That's awesome.
It looks good.
I mean, good for them that they can afford that. That's insane.
He's got a good system, and I mean, he really does have a cool style that others have tried to copy, and no one quite does it like Pat.
That's cool.
And he has something for just about every fandom.
Nice.
But yeah, he uses I think he uses alcohol ink. So it's not like out of a Copic. He uses it like to brush with.
Oh, okay.
And he X-Acto knives all those things out of there.
Ben says that booth is over 10,000.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah. Good Lord.
They make great money.
He has to be able to afford that. Otherwise, yeah, what else is he doing? Right? Like, oh my goodness.
So I've talked to them before, and they describe like their setup at home because they've got the big van, they've got a big trailer, and at home they get pallets of these the mat board, the frames, the prints. Like they get their cost so low for everything, and you're buying framed art. So it shows you can spend quite a bit of money on framed art at a show.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, like, because they do have something from every fandom, if you're looking for gifts, like I've done this where I just go there and I'm like, do you have this, this, and this? It's like, oh yeah, come here, and he walks me through. But he's a great guy. He's like one of the first friends that I made back when I was doing shows just part-time. And I mean, I was doing like one show a year, and he recognized me the next year. He's like, I know you. I'm like, Pat, what's up? Super nice guy. So
that's cool, man.
In lines for 2,500 each.
Wow. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. I've seen some of these guys that just get a regular artist booth, and they're talking they made 10K. Like there's just that many people in the room that they make that money. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, there are people that will tell me at this show that they will make what Ben's saying here. They'll say they'll make that on Thursday.
Yeah, that's insane, man. I someday over the rainbow, maybe in 90 years. I don't ever like. I guess right. I do such small shows, like compared to these big ones, like New York City Comic Con. Like to fathom that, I can't even fathom making it. Like I don't even know if I bring enough material to make $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have no major desire to go deal with the nightmare that is the logistics at this building. Last year, there's a guy I was talking to at St. Louis who said, I did it last year. I said, F that. Waited over 3 hours just to get through the line with his vehicle to get to the loading dock to load out.
Whoa.
Now, granted, I know someone in the chat, Ben, that has also waited, I believe, close to that just for like Denver.
Oh, wow.
Some of these shows with their loadouts are lacking.
Ooh, I'll admit Nicholas City was different this year. I found out that somebody actually died from during unloading a show. I don't know if it was specifically New York City Comic Con or not New York City, Nicholas City Comic Con, or if it was like another show that they do at the Buffalo Convention Center. But they were like dead serious about not letting people go down the ramps with carts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were like, and then my friend overheard somebody say that's what happened. Somebody died taking a cart down the ramp. I mean, it's really steep. It's like this, but like, whoa.
My car about got crushed at Fanboy Knoxville a couple of years ago.
Oh wow.
The Wild Bill cart thing. This dude was like, these two dudes were trying to push it up, and one guy slipped and it started to roll. And luckily, like a couple other guys jumped in front of it, but my car was at the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah,
and it was definitely headed towards it was like dangerously close. There was actually a fatality at a con that I did several years ago.
Oh wow, yikes.
It was an older gentleman that he went to go use the restroom and died in there. It was at Dayton. Oh, wow.
That's awful. Yeah, poor guy.
Gem City. And I had no idea. Someone literally died in the building I was maybe 30 yards away from, and I had no clue.
Wow. That's crazy.
It makes you think like that Hitman game. Like, yeah, you could really get away with that stuff, You gotta really do it.
Yeah. Yeah, true that. I haven't played that game forever.
I'm curious. Now that I'm seeing Disney in the background here, it says Disney pins. That's one of the things that they say that they look out for. So that might be, seeing as we got Marvel and everything else, that might actually be a licensed booth, a licensed dealer. But I wonder what ever happened to our friend Jimmy Mulligan. Does anyone know? Ben, have you heard?
Haven't heard any updates on that.
His Instagram profile went private.
Oh, really? Whoa.
So, and I haven't seen any updates. So,
Whoa. Speaking of artists that have gone to the dark side, I've pulled somebody to the light side.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so I came across kind of a short story, but because this recently just happened this week. So I came across this guy's profile. He must have friend requested me like forever ago, and I just never like seen his stuff. And I saw something a couple months ago. It looked like he was coloring AI, like an AI art piece. And I'm
yeah,
like, okay, I don't. This is weird. Why would you? Why would you? I was just like, okay, this is a scam on the next level. So like, and then I'm like, he posted something this week, and I was either gonna unfriend him or whatever, and I was just like, you know what? Let let me say something. I just nicely,
yeah,
like as nice as possible. Like, so I messaged him and I said, hey man, I don't know where you're getting your inks from to color. Looks like you want to be a colorist. But I just want to let you know wherever you're getting your inks from, that's clearly AI. If you're not already aware of that, and I would steer clear of that because I mean Marvel and DC literally just came out and said that they would not do any dealings with anybody that does AI and yada yada yada. And I said if that's something that you're looking to do, you know, I would recommend reaching out to artists and asking them. So like I wrote him this like little nice little thing, and he was like, thank you so much for being a genuine human being.
yeah,
And then he was like, he goes on to say like he's tried asking some artists, um, some artists about coloring their line work and stuff. And I get it. Some artists are very like, no way, dude, whatever, because and he's like, I'm not looking to make a profit. I'm just looking to see if there's something I can even do, right? Like
yeah.
I'm just having fun with it. So I was like, okay, well, listen, man, I'm glad I reached out to you because like I understand like it's become a witch hunt, man. It's crazy out there.
Mhm.
So he's like, yeah, man. I mean, if you have suggestions or whatever. So like it kind of stinks because the guy has like absolutely so it's like absolutely zero idea what he's doing. Like I don't know. I guess I don't know how much information's out there for like people who want to become colorists. I mean, I guess if you don't know where to look and you don't know what to look for, you
Yeah,
know,
I mean, it really turns into asking around, and
yeah,
once you start making connections and you can prove that you know what you're doing,
yeah,
um, yeah, it just kind of goes from there. I mean,
yeah,
I've talked to several people at shows like, "Who does your color work?" "Oh, so and so does." "Oh, do you know if he's available?" Like, "Oh yeah, I'll get you his contact info if you want."
yeah.
And I usually don't because I'm like, I'll just do it myself.
I know
Um,
it's so much work getting a colorist. It's almost like that's kind of how I feel too. Like I put my feelers out there. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a colorist of some, for just a temporary one, maybe a couple of jobs in the future. And I got one response. Wasn't really quite what I was looking for, unfortunately.
yeah.
But like it was weird to me. Like there's these guys who are colorists that are good. They don't need to ask for work. They just get it.
Hey, that's I mean, if you're good at what you do, I mean, same thing with lettering. No one wants to letter, but if you can letter, like there's work to be done.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna switch over from New York. You got to see New York. This just the amount of people here is making me sweat a little. That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
It's
Let's
not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't know when this was taken, if it was early or late, but I would assume more people.
I mean, those aisleways look pretty busy, dude. But
Yeah.
the way it's laid out, I mean, it seems like it'd be really easy to get lost in there.
Yeah,
There's
it
so
does
many
look
aisles that
huge.
like jut over to the side. It's not like big, long, straight aisles.
Yeah,
Um,
my cousin-in-law lives in New York, and I asked her about it, and she said, "Yeah, that place is huge."
yeah. Well, compare that to what you're about to see. I haven't watched this yet, but this
Oh, this is
was
GalaxyCon.
yeah. Look at all that space, literally and figuratively, with the 501st here.
This is posted
For
by GalaxyCon.
yeah, this is their official video. I don't know what day this is from. He probably said it at the beginning, but plenty of room for activities. Should say that. Um, yeah, there was Friday was rough. I'm just
Yeah.
going to say that. Just going
Okay.
to put it out there. Friday was pretty rough. I had like one buddy that was there that did pretty average for a Friday. Nothing amazing. Kind of on the low end of what you would expect on a Friday. I
Yeah.
had 2 sales.
Oh wow. Yeah, I've had Fridays like that.
And
Those suck.
it was not great, but I was like, we'll see how Saturday goes. Saturday was decent. I didn't get a whole lot of foot traffic down by me.
Yeah.
There's also some confusion as to what happened with my spot.
Oh really?
I thought I had bought a corner booth. In fact, all Galaxy Cons I apply for corners. Apparently, somehow my application I ended up with an inline. Now, it may have been my fault. I am not good at reading sometimes. Sometimes I'm in a hurry.
Okay.
I might have just seen, here's Artist Alley, here's a premium spot. I said, that's for me. Click premium, not bothered to read if it's corner or an inline.
Oh.
Now here we are. Now, in my instructions, in my notes, I also wrote corner facing Artist Alley. I want to be on the way into Artist Alley. I want you to be able to see, like, oh, I'm on my way to buy art. Oh, here's an artist. You know, that's not,
Yeah.
I'm on my way to a celebrity. Who are all these people in my way? Because I was always celebrities, right?
Yeah.
Who are all these people hassling me? I'm trying to meet Weird Al Yankovic. So I was a little surprised when I saw that in inline. It said that I was waitlisted, which is strange because this show is not sold out.
Yeah.
But here's the wild thing. Here's the confusion on my part. Is there were 2 other artists that I talked to that said that they had just paid for basic Artist Alley and they had a free upgrade to a corner spot. So I'm like,
That sucks.
I routinely throw money at this convention circuit, and I requested to be a corner facing Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Didn't get any of that, but multiple other people got free upgrades. I'm like, and the one guy said it was like his first or second show coming back this year. He had quit doing conventions for years. Now, granted, he's worked professionally, but yeah. So
sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy about it, but this being a first year show, I'm like, I don't even know how it's gonna be anyway, so I'm not gonna complain to anybody because I really don't know what to expect to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is all Artist Alley stuff. They had actually a pretty good sized Artist Alley.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Let's see here. Let's skip down. They tend to skip my booth. A lot of folks skip my booth. And let's see here. I haven't watched this video. So there's some stuff that happened at this show. I had a buddy that was here that I was talking to that brought up that the booth across from him was selling AI art.
Oh, wow.
Now, James, we talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Who made a big post that AI art was banned at the show? Who was that? It was GalaxyCon. It was indeed. And I asked the question, what are you going to do to police this? What are you going to do to verify? You know, you could say it's your policy that it's banned, but if you don't have a policy saying how you're going to ban it or enforce it, you might as well say your policy is we always eat chicken noodle soup at the show. But if you don't have chicken noodle soup, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yep.
He had reported it. Some other artists apparently had reported it. And what was it? It was it's not this guy. Get out of here, Lego. Oh, that was cool though. Little pig house.
They got lots of cool stuff now.
Yeah, Dave, that was it. They really get you in like that wandering mode with those bigger shows, but the way they have them laid out. I think that's what you're talking about. There's just so much going on in there. Or if you're talking about the corner booth, like that's the only way you can stand out at shows. If you're on a an inline, you disappear. Corner, guaranteed more traffic. I should say guaranteed because I think that's legally binding. Let's see here. I think this is all still Artist Alley.
It looks like it, yeah.
I'm
I need to know what this TV character is from. I've seen it at every show.
I think it's Has Been.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
I couldn't tell you though.
Has Been is super hot, man. It's crazy.
Yes, it is. So yeah, they made it to Celebrity Aisle, but I don't think they came down.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah.
Andy
You got a lightsaber fight here?
Oh man.
I try to get people to duel in front of my booth. I'm like, who'd win in a fight, you or him? And they're like, I don't know. Usually they won't like start the fight, and then I had two kids start to, I'm like, guys, let's not do that here. I commend you for these guys are actually I don't know if this is good or not.
That's okay.
They move a lot. It's better than I could do.
They're leaving themselves very open. Really.
All right, so I don't know that I see. This is all
AI here.
Stuff. Yeah, so I followed up with one of the artists that was at Chuck E. Cheese.
It was. That's funny.
I'm like busy looking at the thumbnail at the bottom. So yeah, I followed up with the artist that had reported it. He had actually reported multiple times because no one got back to him.
Yeah.
And finally they did get back to him, and all they said was allegedly, we're not going to address this at the show. We're going to deal with the exhibitor outside of the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, what's up, Instagram? I need to pay attention to you guys more. Yeah.
There you go.
What's up, King? It says boot AI.
Boot AI art.
Whatnot is flooded with so much AI art.
Is it really? Oh, wow. I haven't seen that.
Well, dude, there's so many of these like low print run covers. They're like, get the Virgin Marian of whatever. And it's, limited print run of 25.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's only 25 of them. Well, guess what? They did that 50 times. So with 50 different covers that they just did like variations, right?
Yeah.
So what's up, Ravenous? Man, we actually got more people popping in over at Instagram.
Yeah.
Wow, it's finally catching on.
Yeah, man.
Are you coming to GalaxyCon Columbus? Yes, sir. I have several of your Marvel prints and would love to get a few more. Ask about them.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I unfortunately don't think I have very many new Marvel ones, but maybe I can cook something up. If you have any suggestions. I've been getting asked about Moon Knight more now than ever.
You don't have a Moon Knight print? Ooh. Dude, Moon Knight sells, man. Moon Knight sells.
I've had like 2 people ever ask me for Moon Knight.
No, man. Moon Knight sells, bro. Moon Knight sells.
It probably does. It's probably one of those that, like, if you have it, they find it sort of thing.
Moon Knight, Daredevil are my best.
Yo, what's up, Jay? Jay, how do you feel about Moon Knight? How do you feel about Moon Knight? Should I make a print of that? Oh man, I need to consolidate Instagram into the YouTube chat stream, but I don't want to tell people from Instagram to leave to go to YouTube because
that's probably not good for the platform.
No, they'll probably get me booted or something. He says I bought so much of those, and now that I have them, I feel sad. He's talking about the AI covers.
Oh man.
Limited print run. Yeah, dude. It's like, and that's what they're trying to deal with at these bigger cons is there's a lot of folks that they might be impressed at first, but once they find out that the covers that they bought were AI, they're like, you're telling me I could have just like went on Grok and made one of these?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently I need to make Moon Knight. King Kaz says he's big on Moon Knight. I'm saying he. I'm assuming gender. I apologize, King. If you're not a he. Very underrated, he says. Jay confirms Moon Knight is fun to play in Marvel Rivals. Very, very popular. Okay.
Yeah, Moon Knight and Khonshu. Yeah, dude.
Okay, maybe I'll do one.
Moon Knight is like one of 5 of my oldest prints, and it still sells.
That's, dude. I need to do a new Spawn one too. I've had Spawn for like almost 5 years now, and people still buy it. But I'm like, I know I can do better.
Yeah,
I've learned so much.
Yeah, I feel the same way about. I got my Ghost Rider piece, and I'm like, I mean, just a doodle looks better than what the print looks like. I'm like, I gotta update that.
Dude, I am so eternally thankful for people that bought stuff for me. Like, period. But like 4 years ago, 5 years ago,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
like, I feel like if I conned anybody, I feel like I conned them, you know? Like, I could do so much better now. Come back and see me.
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time, man. Like, come back, I'll give you a discount because, like, I want to give you the best version of what you've already gotten.
Yeah. Well, Dave, thanks for hanging out, dude. As always, we will see you next time. And
good night, broski.
So I'm at the convention, and I'm talking to a couple of people that reported it as far as the AI stuff being there, and they're like, yeah, apparently they're not going to do anything about it. And every time I'd walk past this dude's booth, he's selling 3D printed stuff. It's like, I didn't notice the pictures at first. I noticed originally he had the multicolor 3D printed like figures. He was doing little Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they look great. I actually asked him, like, so is this like multi-filament? Are you painting these? Oh, it's multi-filament. It does everything. Like, they look great. And I was like, maybe I need to get into that someday. And then my buddy showed me the pictures. I'm like, oh boy. At this point, I guess multiple people had said something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna interfere. But I'm kind of at the point now where it's like, if you're gonna say that it's banned, like, and here's me being an honest human for a minute.
Yeah.
If it was on the other side of the show, away from anybody that I know, I probably wouldn't have given a shit, right? It's not really affecting me. I'm doing my own thing. But my buddy was across from this dude, and he was losing out all weekend because people would just go over there and look at his art.
Yeah.
And his claim was, because he confronted him about, he was getting pretty irritated that no one was doing anything. He confronted him, and he said, "Oh yeah, no, this is I got it. All my stuff I get done from an artist," and he says he doesn't use AI.
Prove it.
So what do you think's going to happen down the road? Probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll ban him from coming to that show again.
I am not holding my breath.
I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm with you, right? Like, they need to at least ask for proof that it's not AI, right? Like, hey, can you have your artist then send me his process or whatever? I need it tomorrow. If you can't provide it tomorrow, you're banned from future shows.
No,
I don't think that's too much to ask, to be honest with you. Like, hey, I mean, if you can verify that you messaged this guy and he hasn't responded to you, that's one thing. But like,
there's
then
part of me.
You got to show me his portfolio then, or something. You know what I mean? Like like either your portfolio, the artist's portfolio will have something that'll have those telltale signs, or there'll be something,
Yeah, there's part of me that just wants to go take a picture of this dude's artwork and then run it through an AI filter so no one has the copyright on it, and just make it available at my booth.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, I'm not selling AI art, but go take this to that dude over there.
Yeah.
And see if he wants to trade you. Yeah. Jay, you should totally do it, man. I was actually talking to somebody else, a collector at Iowa, collects a lot of art, and he wants to start selling. I'm like, dude, get yourself a booth. You're going to have an exhibitor pass, which most shows acts like a VIP badge, which means you can go fast lane if you want to get stuff signed. Plus, you'll have a home base. It's really for an artist alley. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to do 3D printed in all the artist alleys. Some do let you, some don't. But for a VIP pass, especially if you're doing two for you and a significant other or friend, it's going to be about the same price as an artist alley. It might even be cheaper to do artist alley if you can do it.
Yeah.
Get in there and do it, man. And he says, I don't know if they'll ban him because at the end of the day, it's all about that cash.
Yep.
That's what it boils down to. And frankly, no one wants confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I really don't see them doing anything. I would be very surprised if they even reached out. There's part of me that wants to, like, be like Batman and swoop in and, fight crime. But
I know I've been thinking about this, man. Like, what can we do as artists to be like Like, what's the equivalent of an artists union? You know what I mean? For conventions, like, how could we do something like that?
A
I don't know.
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, something that's not going to get us all thrown in jail.
I don't condone violence, and
Yeah.
if anything does catch on fire, I had nothing to do with it. People's moral compasses can be bought with that sweet, sweet cash. That's what it is.
True that, man.
I think the big thing here is that I don't know this. I think it's the only thing that has to do with cash. Really, is that if something like a Fan Expo or GalaxyCon kicks somebody out, and it turns out it wasn't AI.
Yeah.
Then they're going to be hurting for money. I think it's like opposite cash, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a big problem. How do you prove this stuff? I've thought about doing like a coalition that says like, hey, this is what I stand by. You know, I don't use generative AI. I do the whole list. I'm subject to like 2 random AI checks where I run the stuff through an AI checker.
Yeah.
I will also submit a, beginning to end process video, once every couple months or whatever. And if you do that, you can get a badge that goes on your booth that says you're part of the coalition, right?
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, who's going to police that? I guess it's kind of the hard part, right? Like,
well, that would have to be a committee. You'd have to get people that would randomly go about it. Because that's ultimately it's the same kind of thing that we did for our certification back when we were doing secure destruction of stuff.
Yeah.
But that sounds a lot like a job, though.
Yeah, it does. It does. But I was guaranteed. I mean, I don't know. We you can sell that. You can sell that as a certificate. Like, hey, you paid $20 to prove that you're not an AI artist. Now you have this fancy certificate you can put on your booth.
You sell it to the conventions.
Or you can do that
you
too.
Say, hey, here's what we do. We will certify your artist alley. Yeah. So when people come in, they know. And then you have people that would police it at the show, right? Yeah. You'd have one representative that goes around and they peek at the stuff and they'll ask random questions. And but yeah, dude, like that's not what I want to do. I wouldn't mind if someone did that, and I'm sure there's money involved in it. But that's not what I want to do. I more or less did that with the previous job. And Jay says it's a double-edged sword. They could be the hero or the villain, and they choose not to do either. Yeah, and that's honestly, dude, coming away from this weekend, that's how I felt. I felt like what do you do? Like, it's obvious if someone's choking, you go in and help, right? Yeah. The little old lady's trying to cross the street, you go and push her into the street. That's what you do as the villain, right? As the villain. But in a situation like this, it's like, I have no way to verify if it's AI art, if it fucking looks like it.
Yeah.
I mean, but just because it looks like it doesn't mean that it is. That's where the witch hunt begins.
Right.
Let's see. Policing it. We need to ask Tanya Harding about enforcing. Dude, there was a dude walking around with a prop crowbar at the show this last weekend, and it was like totally flimsy, but when it was in his backpack, it looked 100% real. It's very good.
Yeah. That's funny.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself. Maybe I should become the villain. That way I won't have any moral conflicts, And if I do, it will only be for the better.
Yeah.
Life would be easier. So that's part 1 of the GalaxyCon, dare I say, drama of the weekend. It may be it may even be a non-issue, right?
Yeah.
So there was that. The other bit, I don't know that I have the Reddit thread pulled up. Let me just check real quick. I can't remember if I did or did not. Oh yeah, here we go. Titled "Rip GalaxyCon St. Louis." Why rip? Why rest in peace? He says they took down the GalaxyCon St. Louis Facebook page over the weekend, and I've already heard whispers that they may not be coming back. Edit. I updated my Facebook app, cleared extra data and such, and could see the page again. Really sad to hear this. I had such a good time at St. Louis. Needs more bigger name Comic-Con events like these. They used to have it was Wizard World, I believe. They used to have a big show, and this is it now. Here's the interesting bit, and we can speculate a little, but we need everyone to know that we'll be speculating. They, at the end of Nightmare Weekend Chicago, they did not send the application to sign up again for next year. Why? Because they're not doing it. It did not go well. They did not get the numbers they needed, as far as I know. That's what I heard. Part of that speculation, right? This is all speculation. This whole show is, I should just call it the speculation show.
Nice.
None of this is legal advice. Everything is alleged. I don't know if that would hold up in court anyways. So St. Louis, there were some rumors going around as early as Friday that they weren't doing the show next year anyways. I'm like, well, that's weird. So Saturday, I'm talking to somebody and they said, oh, no, they put out dates. I'm like, okay, yeah, they got dates. In fact, you can buy tickets for next year. You can buy tickets before the show's even done for next year, from what I was told.
Okay, interesting.
Where it gets even more interesting is that they didn't send out the email to sign up for next year. It's very peculiar. I did not look to see if you could, apply on the website, to get in.
Yeah.
But there was definitely no email that went out. It's very strange that a show that, from my definition, didn't do the greatest, especially for as many, big names as they had there.
Yeah.
Did not have the application go out. Very strange.
Yeah.
So kind of wondering.
I guess it's like a movie, right? You know, if it doesn't make the numbers they wanted it to, then they're not going to make a number 2.
Right. Or if they do, it's going to be a stripped budget.
Yeah, right.
So let's just see. I cannot spell it all. I'm going to see if they've got applications open for 2026, because it would be really interesting. Yeah, they have dates for 2026. It's 372 days away, October 23rd to 25th. And get involved, volunteer, press, fan group, exhibitors. Interesting. So you can't sign up for it. Now, it could just be like they only have up to September right now. That's strange. That's really strange. Somebody say you could buy tickets, though. Purchase. Anyways, so I don't know if they're going to be going back or not, but I'll tell you what, dude. People talk all the time about what the government should spend money on and politics and all this junk.
Yeah.
Have you ever driven through St. Louis?
No, I have not. It's very far away.
Bro needs help.
Yeah.
If we took a fraction of what we're spending on anything and sent it to St. Louis, I have never seen more big business. I'm talking big brick buildings and stuff like that are completely run down, windows smashed. They're not even boarded up. Like, some of the places have boarded up windows. Some of these, it's like you could tell there's people that are living in there in these buildings that should probably be demolished.
Oh, wow.
They need help out there. And pretty sad. I've never seen it there's one other city I've been to where it reminded me of this level. But that being said, there's also some things that are very shady with the businesses out there. There's one place that looked like a used car lot. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But no cars, but it has a little hut in the middle, right? Kind of towards the back. Kind of like you'd go in to do your paperwork to buy your used car,
Yeah.
But the sign says hardware, carpet, tropical fish.
The heck?
I've never bought those three things together in my life, nor needed those three things together. I can see carpet in hardware, right?
Yeah.
You gotta put some carpet in, maybe need some hardware. Tropical fish. I wanted to stop and take a picture, but my concern was that there would be a bunch of hardware laying in the gravel, like nails, screws, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was definitely a sketchy parking lot, and there's many places. So I just told you how many rundown places there are.
Yeah.
And right in the middle of it, right in the middle, is an RV park. And I'm not talking trailer park, RV park. Like, hey kids, let's go on vacation to the bombed out remains of St. Louis in our nice RV with the only barbecue restaurant anywhere.
Wow.
Right next to it, a brand new U-Haul storage. I shouldn't say brand new. It looked brand new compared to everything else.
Yeah.
So massive RV park, U-Haul storage facility. Everything around it's abandoned.
Oh, wow.
I watched Ozarks once. I feel like something shady is going on here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like either something's being trafficked and or laundered. But I was more concerned about the AI art that weekend. I didn't do anything about that. So
Oh, Steve, you gotta rise up, man. You gotta rise up. Come on. What are you doing?
Oh, well, when I do, that's when I'm most concerned that I'm going to get sued for something. They turned Nightmare Weekend Chicago into the Milwaukee Facebook page. Interesting. It is rebranding.
Okay.
Yeah, there ain't much in St. Louis. And I don't know what you would do to, like, I don't know, renovate the area. But, yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
That sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, though, I mean, it wasn't my worst weekend. Nightmare Chicago was the worst weekend.
Wow.
I actually lost money at that show. It was bad.
Ooh.
But anywho, what other big items we got, James? We got other stuff to talk about. There's a real controversial one that came out of New York.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you even want to touch on this. Do we?
Let's do it. Boy.
All right, guys. So this is the one. This is the biggest thing to go viral out of the whole weekend. This is artwork done by Daniel Warren Johnson. He did a sketch of absolute Batman hugging a ICE officer from behind around the neck.
Okay.
This guy, I was looking through, he typically will get like 200,000 views on his stuff.
Yeah.
80,000 views on his stuff. Occasionally he'll get something that goes kind of viral, get up to 1 million. This has almost 11 million views on it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So of all the things, the sequel to WandaVision, whatever that's called, Vision Quest or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Did not seem to get as much attention as absolute Batman embracing this ICE officer. Now, granted, it does say police then ICE. Maybe there's some confusion as to what he is.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But I personally don't care if you want to put political messages in your art.
Yeah.
The amount of people that are making this their rally cry. Like, this is awful. This is great. This is some dude paid probably a couple $100 for this, for his collection.
Yeah.
And we're going to hoist our flag up in favor or against. It's this kind of level of polarization has gotten insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The top comment, what an effing embarrassment. Just stop. Wow.
Yeah, I can't really scroll down because it gets worse than that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, dude, it's Twitter, so it's a shit show.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's an absolute shit show. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna scroll any further down because Lord knows what y'all are gonna see.
Ah!
Um, so yeah, I don't know. I have only ever had like maybe a couple things that were, and they weren't like political. They were just random, like I don't know. People wanted me to draw like pictures from their phone. I'm like, I don't want to. No, don't send me that, please. Don't send me that to my phone. Um, but yeah, this was probably the biggest, most viral thing to come out of the weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you have any major thoughts on this? People in the chat, do you have any major thoughts?
Hmm. I don't know, man. I guess, right? Was it a commission? I don't know enough information to be
Yeah,
what was the intention behind this piece? Is it a
alleged,
political?
allegedly it was a commission.
Oh, okay.
Um, and there's not much details other than that. Some people speculate that this was pre-done art for sale. Just
Yeah.
something to be like, hey, maybe someone will buy this.
Yeah.
Um, it's to me, anytime that people start arguing about fictional worlds, it's like this guy could be a bad guy in the fictional world that Batman is either choking out and or about to rip his head off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Batman doesn't really exist, so
And I would have to imagine if I know Batman, I don't know him well, but if I know Batman, he's usually beating up on the bad guys.
yeah.
So
Right.
I don't know to what capacity this guy did something bad. Um, but collectively, the internet is freaking out over this, and I think everybody needs to take a fucking break.
Right. I mean, if you just take the tag off, it says police ice. I mean, it's just a piece, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
this new Batman, he's bulky and badass like that. You know, he would do something like that. But like, that's literally the only part of this that makes it different than just a regular piece of art. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's
Now,
weird.
yeah, it's supposed to be absolute Batman,
Yeah,
which it's
absolutely. Yeah,
everything in that world is like a little bit more exaggerated, stylized. So it's
yeah,
not the Bane version of Batman. And Jay, I agree with you. Like artistically speaking, I actually like the style.
yeah. No, it's cool. Yeah, the art
I
itself is cool.
yeah. I I I'm at the point where I'm like I feel like people need to chill the fuck out in general.
Yeah,
Um there's a lot of people that want to turn everything into a fight, but neither of our opinions on this piece is going to change the situation of what's going on in the country.
you're right. 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 Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people like want to do something, but they're too lazy to do anything. So they turn into warriors, and I think that's as far as that goes. I mean, I don't think anything else will come of this. But
Mike's on it.
there you go. There you go. All right.
You know what? If I
Let's
ever
hear
run
it.
for office, I'm just gonna say, hey, listen,
I need to consult with Michael.
we're gonna add one seat to the Supreme Court, but we're also gonna eliminate the rest of them. So there's just gonna be one.
Nice.
And I know this dude who may or may not have a thing for hairy knees, but he will decide
Nice.
one way or the other what's cool and what's not. Yeah. So
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know. That's really all I have to say about it. I didn't really care, but it's everywhere that you look as far as New York Comic Con, this picture shows up at some point. Um, and my opinion is when people are coming to Comic Con, any Comic Con, they're there to have a good time.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I routinely hear over everything else is please keep the bullshit out of our comics. Please keep it out of our movies, our media.
Yeah.
We can address the real world in the real world, but let us have a place to go.
Right. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Yeah, I hate politics. I hate like the talk, like hearing about all sort of stuff, and I just want to read a story. I want the story to be good, and like I want to imagine that these characters exist for 10 minutes while I'm reading the book, and then you know what I mean, like be done with it.
Yeah.
It's,
Mike, I can do that for you. But if you're gonna require 2 seats, I am gonna put you to work. All right.
Yes, there you go.
Changing the course of society. I love it. I agree with politics in the comics. Yeah, I mean, it's part of like art's always going to reflect a certain amount of life, right?
Yeah.
Like you can draw all kinds of parallels coming out of like Star Wars and everything else. But I don't think I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should get hyper political.
Yeah,
Like super political.
Well, it's funny to me, and this is something that I've thought long and hard about, and I just like, and it's the same thing with me and like drawing nudity and stuff and whatever. Like,
your politics involve you drawing nudity?
No, I'm just saying it's like my decision making. My decision process was the same. Like, it's just like I want to put stuff out there that everyone can enjoy, and not shove what I believe to be the right course of action or whatever, my thoughts on the world and politics down someone else's throat, for them to be mad. But it works. It sucks because it works so well for some creators. No. There's like, I don't want to drop any names, but there's creators out there that, consistently just poop on 50% of one side of a political side, and but they have like this insane following, like because of it almost. Like it's almost like they don't actually care about the art, they care more about what your opinion is and how you reflect that in your art more than the actual art itself. So yeah, and it's like I could come out and make this crazy political piece and then hopefully incite, thousands and hundreds of thousands of views and go viral. But like at the end of the day, what is that doing for me other than alienating a whole group of my fan base, right? Like,
yeah, no, and that's I don't know. I'm fine with people being alienated. Most of my work is alienating. Like, some people don't like the dark stuff. Some people don't like pinups. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm barely their cup of tea. The people that do stick around. But the people that do stick around, I appreciate them being there. Ben says he does agree with Cap America punching
definitely.
Hitler. Well, here's the thing with that though. This is the okay. So that era, back during the war, there was a lot of propaganda that's getting pushed in the books. And if you looked at how they were representing the Japanese and even German soldiers that were like pretty racist, the way that they drew everything, it's like, okay, well, you can be mad at Hitler and punch him. Okay, fine, check the box. Well, what about the Japanese that literally killed a bunch of people on American soil? It's a lot of wild stuff came out around that time.
Yeah.
So it's, at what point do you pull everyone in a room and say, listen, punching Hitler, okay. Drawing Japanese with all the hyper racial stereotypes, maybe shy away from, but still punch them in the face.
Yeah.
It's a tough scene. And Mike always makes a good point. Monica and Bill. Now, there's going to be some nudity. There's going to be some nudity. Yeah. See, no more fans love being alien. Yes, they do. I'm at the point, I was actually talking with a buddy about this recently, especially since I'm sure you guys have seen all the Sora videos, the new AI video generator that's hyper realistic.
Yeah.
I made a statement last year that I can only more emphasize now, is that I don't know that I can believe anything that I see anymore.
Nope.
I barely, and if you look back, I don't know that I can believe anything that I've been told anyways. There was back in Vietnam, there was a guy that he did not get awarded anything. In fact, he lived in fear of his life for decades. I forget the name of the incident, but there was a command to his battalion that there was a small village somewhere in the jungle that had military-aged men that they needed to go in and wipe them out. When they got there, they said, well, there's women and children. They said, doesn't matter, wipe everything out. And they were literally lining up Vietnamese women and children in a ditch to shoot them. And this dude, he flew in with a helicopter. Is one of those little birds that's like a 2-seater with like the rails on the side that they have like machine guns on. And they flew over and they were like screaming at their own troops not to shoot the Vietnamese, like women and children. Like, don't do it. And they were getting radio calls like, you guys need to back off. And they literally lifted their weapons and aimed them at their own troops and said, if you pull the trigger on these guys, these gals, we will shoot you. And they started evacuating with the helicopters. They started pulling out these Vietnamese women and children out of the area.
Oh, wow.
That dude, I believe he was court-martialed. I believe he had a dishonorable discharge. Could be wrong on all that. He's kicked out of the military either way. Whatever happened, he was gone, from what I remember. And it wasn't until later in life that a lot of people came forward and said, yeah, that dude is actually a hero. He was doing the right thing. Whoever gave that command was in the wrong. Tons of people were being charged for war crimes over that. And, you know, we're not always the good guys. And what do? We go on the news and we say what good guys we are.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't believe much of anything anymore. There's more stuff going on than meets the eye. And if we look at all the files that aren't being released between all the different things that have gone on and the things that do come out are heavily redacted, I don't trust anyone that's telling me anything about our politics or our news. I just don't. And the fact that they've got us arguing over a Batman picture, frankly, pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are being bamboozled for our tax money so they can do whatever the fuck they want. Doge can uncover billions of dollars of fraud and waste. We all know government is full of fraud and waste. But if I'm 2 weeks late on my tax assessments, on my tax payments, I could be scrutinized, possibly go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
But this Batman photos really got me worked up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. They got us arguing about this shit while they take our fucking money and do whatever the fuck they want. Mike, I'm going to have you a lot of work when you take that seat, man. I'm not sure what that was for. Salmo to you is, on my OnlyFans, the Harry Needs You See will be on it. Thank you, Mike, for keeping me in check here with this.
Yes, there you go.
Don't trust people in power unless I'm in charge. Absolutely. That's where I'm at with it.
Yep. There you go.
This whole YouTube episode is probably going to get me flagged more than I already am.
Hey, whatever, man. We'll keep going. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it
going. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do it once a week from a jail cell. You'll see just random guys in orange walking around in the background. I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I know I've had other people that want to engage in political conversations and stuff. And I'm like, it isn't fucking worth it.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody is just so, it's so polarizing. Everybody's so polarizing. There's no in between on anything. There's no happy medium. It's just I see it this way and whatever, and it should be this way, and you are wrong, and there's nothing you can say to change my mind because you are brainwashed, even if I might be brainwashed. It's bad, and like it's like wow, okay. Wow, we can't even have a conversation without you, like, just crazy.
So even the this came out recently. There's a whistleblower that came out with this that the appreciate
there
that.
You go. Nice.
Appreciate that. That even at Google, they are able to throttle what gets recommended when you're typing in the Google search bar. They flat out said that there's stuff that they throttle back, or the stuff that they push, and it all goes back to like MK Ultra. How do you control someone's brain Do you have to use drugs? Do you have to use influence? Do you have to use TV, radio? All right, let's do Operation Mockingbird. You can go down a conspiracy rabbit hole. And at this
Oh
point,
yeah.
especially with AI and the fact that our government will not do anything to regulate it. If anything, they've kicked off all the safety wheel chocks.
Yeah.
I thoroughly don't believe anything that they're telling us.
Yeah. The new expected rate of AI to super intelligence is like 2029. It's coming up quick.
Yeah, but is it even going to be super intelligence, or is it just going to be what they tell us is super intelligence? They already told us that AI was amazing, and then we proved them wrong.
Yeah, well, it's yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, and they're talking about aliens and stuff on all the news stations and whatever else to distract us from something else that's going on. A lot of
Yeah.
magic tricks happening in the government. So
Yeah, well, it's as far as like the super intelligence, like they need AI to work. They need it to work. They have so much money invested in it now. These businesses and all the people that are in Congress that have invested in Nvidia and all these other things, they really need AI to. God damn it, they need AI to work. Because if it doesn't, it's gonna lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if it works, then they can hold it over our head. I did that. It was a while ago. It was one of the earliest videos that I did where I went through the list, because it used to be that if you're going to implement AI for your branch of whatever you're doing with your department of government, you had to submit like a report of what you're going to use it for.
Yeah.
The very first thing on the list is a database of items that could potentially be used to haul contraband. So that way, with scanners, if they detect any of those items, they can stop your vehicle. Anything that's a container can have contraband in it.
Yeah.
So all they got to say is our AI scanners detected got a positive hit on an item. We're going to stop you.
Yeah.
None of this is for our benefit. It's all for power, money, and control.
Dude, this is they made the Captain America movie was like based off of that exact concept. But the not the first one. The which one was it? Can't remember. I think it was the second one. It must have been the second one. The second Captain America movie, where like there's Shield was no longer Shield and it was Hydra.
I
You don't remember? Winter Soldier. Yeah, it was Winter Soldier. Okay, yeah. So like they were going to implement this thing out in space that was basically going to take out all their enemies before they could even act. Right? We're on that path. We're on that path.
Well, at least Walmart can have ChatGPT order your groceries for you.
It's awesome, man. That's so awesome.
We recommended some Pokemon cards for you. We noticed that you might want those, so it's already in your order for you. I don't know, man. To quote Han Solo, I got a bad feeling about this, and at this point, I really don't trust anyone to have my best interest in mind, because so far, the only thing that I can prove is that they want as much as my money as they could possibly fucking get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mafia shit. So, anyways, I have a really good way of like making a positive bend on these streams.
Yeah, we always end on a mark.
Nah. Well, I'm going to say some positive stuff though. Is that it is up to us whether or not we let this bullshit divide us, right?
Yeah.
Like, frankly, if you want to be mad at the cops, you want to be mad at ICE. You know, I'm mad at stuff too. Be as mad as you want to be. Don't do anything fucking violent or stupid. That's not the way we're going to get ahead. At the end of the day, like, the government has a monopoly on violence, plain and simple. Like, if you're standing somewhere you're not supposed to be, who shows up? A guy with a gun. If you don't pay your taxes on time, who shows up? Guy with a gun. Where can you walk with a gun? Well, you can go in this building, but not this building. Over here, you have to keep it concealed, but over here, you can have it. But it's always a guy with a gun that's going to come to you when there's a problem. So I don't care who you're mad at. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything violent. And keep in mind that we have more in common than we don't. And the things that we don't have in common, these things that seem like giant issues, they've been issue on the ballot for the last 20 years. Our government clearly isn't going to do anything about it. And I'm mad at tacos too, dude. I was gonna eat. I was gonna get some on the way home from St. Louis, and I'm like, I can't eat a taco in the van. There's gonna be shit. There's gonna be shit everywhere.
You gotta get yourself a crunch wrap. You know what I mean?
They're only for so long. Dude, the double decker was a good taco.
The double decker. Yeah. I don't remember that.
It was take your crunchy taco and you got like a layer of cheese. Yeah. And then they put like a soft shell taco around it.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
So kind of like the crunch wrap.
Yeah, there was a phase.
Crunch wrap's good.
I feel like crunch wrap's gotten a little too lettucey these days.
Yeah, they don't put as much meat in them as they used to.
They're really cramming a lot of you gotta go to what's the other? It's like Chipotle, but it's
Moe's?
Moe's, thank you.
Yeah, Moe's.
They call it the Dougie there, like the blind Dougie or something like that. It's pretty much a crunch wrap, but better. It's very good.
I'm gonna check it out. I don't go to Moe's very often.
So Jay, did you have back in the day? I can't remember if it was Pizza Hut or Papa John's or who it was. One of these pizza chains. They had triple decker thin crust pizza, and it was literally like 3 just thin crust pizzas sandwiched together to make just an amazing pizza. So good.
Oh wow. You
need one of them bibs that has a lip on it, catches a food.
And then you can eat it out of the bib. Yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah. I think it was over. Oh yeah. You have a whole nother taco. Yeah, I think it was pizza. It was very good.
Nice.
Short-lived.
Pizza Hut's kind of coming back a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed. They've been popping up here and there.
The last time I had Pizza Hut, it was like the most processed freezer pizza.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Not anything like when we were kids. Like we used to love that. Like
no, it was like a family diner. Like
yeah, it was great.
Classy joint, you know.
Yeah, yep. And then they had the buffet sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it was the best, man.
I was on a landscaping crew. We'd go there for lunch for the pizza buffet.
Yeah,
we put the herd on, man.
Yep.
Cece's Pizza tried to do the pizza buffet, and it's not so good.
Yeah. There was a pizza place I went to that used to do pizza buffets too. It was really good. It was in Arizona. I don't remember what it's called, but they didn't last long, unfortunately. But it was good pizza. It was like, I mean, for what it was like $10 and you get unlimited pizza for lunch. Like, heck yeah.
That's a win. Yeah. Dude, I could put down some pizza. Holy noise. Yeah, let's play this in the background. I'm just going through whatever tabs I've got open. Yeah, I miss that triple decker pizza, man. I'm not a big fan of the multimedia statues. We're like, oh, we made like real cloth stuff. It's like,
yeah, you know what a bitch that's gonna be to clean.
Well, they started making these was it the silicone skin statues to make them more like hyper? They'll actually like knit the hair into them, like their eyebrows and their hair.
Oh,
actually like, stitch it in. And I used to have what was it, the iPod Mini? I think is what it was.
Oh yeah, Shuffle or something.
It's one of those, but I thought it was going to be cool. They had these like silicone
the
covers that would go over them.
Yep.
Instantly would just collect dust and lint.
Yeah.
Disgusting within a week.
Yeah, you might as well be a dirt collector. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, so you're gonna go spend like $3-4 grand on a statue that's gonna look like spin in your pocket. Yeah. These are pretty dope.
These are awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this in the background. We're gonna do the question of the week. Why don't you guys check out some statues if you're into the Borderlands statues. So question of the week. Let's pull that up, and then we're gonna call it a night, guys, because I gotta get going. I gotta get stuff ready for Baltimore. James, you're gonna be at Baltimore too, right?
I will be at Baltimore. We definitely should grab breakfast or dinner or something one of those nights for sure.
I have no problem with that. It's just trying to get if it's just me and you, no big deal. If we're trying to get a table for 5, it's going to be problematic.
No, I already got the okay go to just be me.
Okay. Gotcha. So like I don't want to be the asshole that's like
No, yeah. I thought of
yeah,
that too, and I was like, yeah, all right.
yeah, it
Yeah,
it, it stacks up quick.
I got permission, so I'm good.
Excellent. I got a real close up on Lady Demetrescu there. All right, question of
Yeah,
the week.
wow.
What is the don't trust a skinny food critic of your industry? So the don't trust a skinny food critic is implying that they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Oh, that's a good question.
So the one that
Hmm.
comes to mind for me is I'll lead this one. And it doesn't necessarily have to be of our industry. It could just be something that you're aware of, right? Like some of
Yeah.
the ones that the first guy on here says if they've got an iPad and a white button down shirt, they're not there to fix your equipment. They're there to try to sell you new equipment.
That's funny.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Famous psychologists that are TV personalities are not famous because they are the best. The best exist in research and or the clinic.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. That's true. Uh,
yeah. So I would.
I don't trust anybody that makes a YouTube channel about whether a comic is hype or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because if it was hype and you knew it was going to be worth money, you wouldn't tell the whole world, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
yeah, I don't trust
But
any of
there's
those
a
guys.
whole culture of YouTubers that do the speculation stuff, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I dipped my toes in that sand. I dipped my
yeah,
toes in that sand once upon a time. If you check my YouTube
yeah.
channel, you can go back and see some of them that I was
See
talking to
all
my
your
buddy.
speculations. Go back and
Yeah,
see how
yeah,
spot on or off you were.
we would talk about like what was hot of the week or what was
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean, it was fun. It was fun, but I don't know. I mean, I
Hold,
can tell you,
hold
I
the
only knew about 50% of what I was talking about.
hold the phone. Did
That
I see
flash
this
is
right?
sweet.
Hold on a second.
That's cool as hell.
$1,200.
Whoa! What is that made out of? Plexiglass? What the heck?
I mean, this just looks like a resin.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I am not a big fan of translucent resin to begin with.
yeah.
$1,200.
Wow,
This
I could
is
3D print that. Let's sell it.
I don't know.
3D print it,
It's
light it
probably
up.
a little bit more complicated, but
No, it's not. I guarantee.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I
It's
don't know
not.
about these, man. I don't know about
How much
anyways.
they want for these? What is this one? $700. That better be like completely like from the movie. Like,
That's the thing is I remember going to like Spirit of Halloween, years ago, and they had a
yeah,
pretty convincing Batman thing that you could have bought for 120 bucks.
yeah.
Put it on a nice mannequin stand.
Dude, I'm still kicking myself. I could have had a nice life-size Deadpool for like $1,000.
Should have.
I almost bought it, and we were so close. I actually, when I had the money to go buy it, I'm like, we're going to get it. It was sold out. I was like, damn it! It was Fye. They only had one
Uh,
Deadpool and one Batman, and they sold them both.
so Ben, these are all statues. These are all like hard cast, like polystone, I would have to imagine. But Spirit of Halloween, they had I think they were latex rubber back then. But yeah, these will all be like sculpted statues.
Hmm.
Um,
They come with the
so
LCD screen. That's kind of neat.
I feel like most of the collectible stuff, like even like those personal arcade machines you can get or personal pinball machines,
Mhm.
I feel like they just stay unplugged all the time, anyways. Like who's really lighting those? Because if those lights burn out, where are you going to get a replacement at?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I had that mentality with my charger with the fog lights, so I never used the fog lamps. And then
Nice.
I've had it for 175,000 miles, and I'm like, maybe I should just start using them. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, for the novelty. Anyways, my answer for the for 1,200, dude, if you show up to a convention wearing that flash mask, that would be that would be amazing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know if I'd touch it for 12. I mean, if that expensive. Holy moly,
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
that would be funny.
So my version of the skinny, what was it, the skinny food critic? It would be don't trust the artist or vendor that when you meet them, they immediately tell you how much they make per show.
Who does that? Do people do that?
I was talking to somebody at a convention, somebody I was potentially going to be doing some work with.
Yeah.
And they overheard me say that my best show was Denver. And he casually inserts himself in the conversation. He came out of his way to say, "Oh, Denver ain't shit anymore. I used to make 40 grand a show there." And I'm like, I know people can make that kind of money.
Yeah.
I know it can happen. But that's what you're going to lead with. I've never met you. We've never talked. We don't know each other's names. And you're going to come up and just dick on the table, say, "Oh, yeah, I used to make 40 grand at that show." Like,
yeah.
I don't. It's possible. Like, I'm sure Immortal Art, Pat and Alexis, that booth that we showed that had like the giant New York's, I am positive they make great money. I've never asked them how much money they make. It's not my fucking business.
Right.
And I used to talk finances at shows with certain folks. But anymore, it's like, hey, I want everybody to have a great show. Talking money has caused issues for certain people. And I'm done talking about it. I'll tell you, like, I'll let people know, like, when I've cleared table and when I've cleared hotel. Some people know what my absolute minimum for a show is to keep it on, like, rotation.
Yeah.
But even now, I really don't share that stuff anymore. I've had other folks come up to me and tell me how much money I made, and I'm like, how? I never discussed money with you, and somehow you know how much money I made. So we're done talking money.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's
now,
crazy.
Granted, there is some nice sides to it, especially early on. Is you wanna know kind of where you stand. Like, am I doing good? Am I not doing good?
Yeah.
When you find someone that's sitting in the same ballpark as you, if you're having an off show and you go over and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm in about the same amount," then you're like, "Okay, it's not just me. Maybe it's just a show."
Yeah.
But yeah, I started to suspect multiple people that I've talked to that are blatantly lying about how much money that they're making, really for no reason other than to, like, I don't know, feel superior, I guess.
That's weird.
And if they are making that much money, more power to them. But
Yeah.
at this point, like, I'm not like, I didn't disown anybody over it, but I'm like, I'm not talking numbers with people. And I have met probably 3 people doing what I do with these conventions that have led with, "Oh yeah, I usually make about this much per show." I'm like, well, why did you feel the need to tell me this?
Yeah, that's random. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it's tough. Like, kind of like you said, it is nice to, like, find someone that's, like, in a similar situation or, like, booth, or, like, does the same stuff as you, and like, for you to be able to talk about that kind of stuff. But, like, it is different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, uh, buy nicer hotels. Some people buy poopier hotels when they go to shows. Some people have way more expenses than you would have, and you can't really predict that. So that's also tough. Like, you and I could say, "Oh, yeah, I made 3,000." Oh yeah, and you'd say, "Oh yeah, I made like 3,000." But, like, your expenses were 1,500 and mine was 2,000, right? So, like, again, what's good for us is completely different. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know?
So yeah, anymore. The last time it happened was the guy talking about Denver, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I've been in Denver, and they have good chicken wings there, and that's good to know.
Oh, okay.
It's good to know.
That's kind of far, isn't it? Like, that's very far.
For me, it's about 20-ish hours.
I'd have to fly. I would no way I would drive that. That's crazy, man. What do you do for 20? You drive there straight 20 hours?
I've only driven straight through once. Do not recommend it.
Yeah, I would be seeing stars by the 18th hour. I guarantee.
Yeah. Last time, I feel like there was a show I was able to do in between. I might be mistaken on that. I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like there was. No, I was thinking of something else. Anyways, um, yeah, yeah, we could probably ballpark it. And I'm sure if I really wanted to, if I really wanted to know, if I went and talked to Pat, I'm just like, hey, dude, I'm just curious. Ballpark, he would probably at this point know me,
Yeah,
but by no means. I've known Pat for, let me see, 7 years now, 8 years, something like that. Um, at no point has he ever been like, oh, we made whatever, like not once has he ever done that. Quite the
yeah,
opposite. To Pat's absolute credit, every time he sees me, he is such a hell of a nice guy. He's like, Steve, I remember when you were just in a 6-foot artist alley table. You have grown so much, man. And he's nothing
that's
but
cool.
positive. He's a
That's
really,
awesome.
really good dude.
That's cool,
Uh,
man.
Good friends in artist alley booths talking about their costs while I pay 4 times more for a dude.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
I know that feeling too, because like obviously my wife, she does vendor at some shows versus me
Yeah.
where I just do artists. It's I mean she makes more than I do, vendor, but yeah, it's a
Mhm.
different world. It's a different world.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Ben has a different set of challenges with what he does, but to his credit, much as the way that Pat was talking to me, the first time I met him was at Motor City,
Hmm.
and I mean, he had a great setup then with what he was doing. What he's doing now, like when we talk about folks doing like the laser engraving and stuff, no one's doing what Ben's doing. Ben's on
That's
another level.
awesome. That's
Ben
awesome.
is on another level, and only wish the best
Congratulations.
for you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
All right, friends, it has been a great time. I was going to try to do a shorter show, but we only shaved off about 9 minutes. So I appreciate you all hanging out. If you're going to be at Baltimore this weekend, I will be kind of towards the back of Artist Alley where I normally am. That's where I like to camp out.
I'll be at by the CGC booth.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Put out some of those sketch covers, man.
Hell yeah. We'll see how that goes.
And then next weekend, I'll be at Cincinnati Comic Con. So if you guys
nice.
are going to be in the area, swing on out. I'm going to have all kinds of new stuff. I don't know what else to say. I'm done talking. Guys, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next week. Peace.